Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We're here in Feldcroft, attempting to help Sebastian Sallow, our minion-to-be, to find the source of the dark magic that has cursed his sister Anne. We've just defeated a bunch of loyalists belonging to Ranrock's faction, and we're going to investigate their camp and see if we can find some clues. So, let's get moving.
Revelio. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Got a wide range Revelio going on, so that's helpful. Down here we've got a pickaxe.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Revelio.
Got something over here. A weapon and shield.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
All right. There is something.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Yeah, they blasted out somebody's face here.
Revelio.
There's a pot there, but that's not a thing. We've got a well.
This well looks familiar.
Can we get down inside of it? No. Okay.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Here. Also.
Huh, a stairwell.
Well, we're definitely going down here.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio.
Isadora Morganach, journal entry 2 of 7. Okay. I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I'm the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Here's another one. It's my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who've survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would to be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Okay, this collection of chairs suggests the vanishing spell, Evanesco.
Leviosa.
No, okay, I can't do that.
Confringo.
I can get rid of the vines a bit. But then I can't, yeah, I can't get rid of things.
Revelia.
Not sure what to do about those vines. We can beat them back, but we can't seem to completely get rid of them. There's something on the other side of all this junk.
Confringo.
Oh, okay, there we go.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Yeah, we can push them back, but we can't destroy them. Speak to Sebastian. All right.
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
but fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
So, it's all connected. Anne accidentally got involved with Ranrock's search for the traces of ancient magic. And I think we're right that Isadora Morganach went bad, and we see why, but we haven't got the full story yet.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Rune diagram. Flame. More flame. Yeah, I can't make heads or tails of this.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Okay. So, we should figure out what to do next.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Okay, Natsai's got a bit of a lead for us. We finished an assignment, so if we go see Professor Gerlich, she should be able to give us another spell, Defindo. Right? Let's go to the greenhouse here.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Can we go to class, or...? Hold on. Did we finish the assignment? Return to Professor Gerlich. Okay, so where is she? If she's not in her classroom, then yeah, she must be in, she must be in her house. Or her house. She must be in her room. So we're back to the astronomy tower. We could continue exploring it a little bit. See if we can find any more demiguises to pick up the next time night falls. Now this is divination class. We don't need to do this, right? Is she up? Where's Professor Gar? Why would she be up here though? Is she up here? No, this is the divination classroom, isn't it? Or what's up here? Who's this? That's nobody.
Revelio.
Oh, I see people riding their things around. Something responded to my Revelio. Oh, over here. There's a field guide. This telescope is the finest stargazing instrument of its kind, perfect for viewing the moon and the stars and anything else one might find in the night sky. Can I interact with it? No. I can see kids flying around, but that's it. Okay. Have we explored this area? I'm not sure. Is there anywhere else to go here? There's this. Anything down here? Nope. Just some globes we can spin. Okay. Well, a little exploration never hurt anyone. I guess. Oh, wait. I see the marker. She's down below us. Okay. Well.
I asked Amit Thakkar to tutor me in Transfiguration, but he refused. I'm a lost cause.
Let's keep going down. These stairs are decidedly non-magical. Where are we now? Anything else worth grabbing? We've got. We should come. Should we do this class? You know what? We're here.
Now.
Let's just do this class since it's a main story quest, apparently. Oh no! This was this waiting for Natty? No, it is divination class. Okay.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Okay, so it's astronomy, not divination. I was mistaken.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Thakkar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Very nice. Okay.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Yeah, okay. We'll take that. But I will mention quick that a lot of other students have mentioned this guy, Amit. So this is our first time meeting him.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, okay. I think he's been hearing about us, too. We've probably got a pretty good reputation.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
Well, here's Gareth.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
I guess she doesn't have an assignment for us, and she's not going to teach us a spell, at least not right now. Let's snap up this telescope.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
And then find him on the lower deck. Okay.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Yes. What are astronomy tables?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Okay. I don't really care about her squabbles about divination.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
And that was a deliberate pun, I think.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Ah, I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But, are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Okay. Well, a bit of potential danger sounds interesting, and who knows, maybe this will be profitable in some fashion.
All right. I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Something on the wall that doesn't belong?
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards.
I guess we'll just have to follow him. That's probably the fastest way to find whatever it is he's looking for.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Lumos, happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Revelio. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Okay.
Confringo.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Amit.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
We can rotate, we can zoom. Oh, I see. We want to line it up.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Lyra.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
You call that an adventure? Nerd. So, it looks like finding the constellation gave us 75 hit points.
Seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
So those could be worth tracking down if they increase our maximum HP. Makes us tougher and harder to kill. All right, well, it is nighttime. So I think we'll continue searching the astronomy wing. Now, we started near the top. And we worked our way downwards a bit. But we want to keep looking for these demiguises at night. See if we can find another one. Once we've cleared the astronomy wing, we can move on to another wing. But for me, if I don't sort of start at the top...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Bluetooth.
So this is Professor Shaw? Yes, we've already spoken with her. Okay. So I think we go down from here and keep looking for demiguises and whatever else we can find that's interesting. Right, we came all the way down to the common room, right? Yeah, that's the room of requirement. So we had came all the way down to the like landing area, the platform here. And so we need to branch out from here and begin exploring. So I think we'll start with this room. Did we already come in here? I think we did. Yes, we already came in here and stole all of Professor Shaw's stuff. So we've got this that I brute forced the solution here, but I still don't really understand it. So I'm not going to open that. There's some sort of quest here, but I'm not going to do that right now.
Revelio.
Is there anything else here? No. Okay. There's chests in there, but we haven't earned them. What else have we got? This is... What is this room? This is charms. Okay. I suppose we can check up here. We can break the lock now, maybe? Yes.
Alohomora.
There you go. We'll steal from this professor.
Revelio.
Stylish top hat. And here's a note. Possible classroom games. Levitation lesson. Encourage students to levitate blocks through raised hoops or similar. Disarm and dodge. Hone Expelliarmus and reflexes. Targets on a tangent. Back to basics with casting practice on targets enchanted to move quickly. Oh, what a good professor. He's, like, thinking up fun ways to teach. And what's up these stairs? Oh, we've got a courtyard here. Interesting. And another lock. That one's a level 2, so we can't get in there at the moment. Collection updated Saber Brown. All right. So he has his own little private roof courtyard thing. Good for him. Okay, so stealing from Professor, check. He didn't notice or care, check. Oh, what are you?
Revelio.
Nothing much, all right. Let's continue downwards in our exploration of the astronomy wing. So from here, we've got 2 ways to go. I think we'll stay on this level for now. We've got the ladies. Oh, someone set up a potion table in here. That's pretty funny, actually. Yeah, the rest is just ordinary bathrooms, I think.
Revelio.
Simply glorious. Let me
Okay. We've got flue flames
Travel.
in the boys' room. Oh, there we go. There's something. Why did the boys get a free chest? We've got a classroom here, I think. We'll let it load in. This is Professor Hecat's room.
Revelio.
Chest over here. We'll take that. Let's break into her room. Oh, she does have one. Look at this. Oh, this is Fig's room.
Demiguise.
There we go. We found one. Very good. Okay. Making progress. This is Fig, not Hecat. What does he even teach? I don't know that we've been to his class. What else have we got?
Revelio.
Nothing much more. There's something over there that I don't know what it is. Oh, we can unlock this now?
More.
Got a cloak. And then that we can light up with this. Now, how exactly would we get there? There we go. Okay. That sort of does it for this level, I think. Let's head down to the next one. As long as night lasts, we'll just keep looking until we find all the demiguises, because there's value in just exploring around and finding everything that the school has to offer. But B, I want to be able to unlock pretty much everything. That's a cat, okay. This, I think, leads out of the tower. Yeah, we don't want to go there yet. We want to finish the astronomy wing before we do anything else. Does that lead to another wing as well? Yeah, okay. So I think that's it for this floor. Now we go down again.
Revelio.
And look at this witch burning at the stake. Oh, but she's laughing. It's kind of strange. So not a lot on this floor at the moment. There's this area. And then over here. What else do we have? We've already opened this. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing left on this floor. There's some flue flames here. We've already grabbed those. There's a classroom.
On another adventure, are we?
This is Hecat's
Revelio.
classroom. Okay. I guess we can break into her room while she's looking the other way. No, that's a level 2 lock. Okay, she's a bit more careful. Good for you, Professor Hecat. So I suppose we continue downwards now. What have we over here? This is the entrance to the Undercroft. Okay. I will say the level design here in Hogwarts is really good. She wants her gobstones. We don't have them. There's a big old chest over there. How would we get to that? Okay, what about you? Where is your thing? At a centaur. Okay. Is this heading to another wing this direction, or... No, I don't think so. Okay. I don't know what this... What this gas is that we're dealing with here. Pungent passage. This passage is relatively nondescript as far as passages go. However, the mishandling of a crop of Mimbulus Mimbletonia in the 16th century and the accompanying tsunami of stink sap left it with a rancid odor that even the strongest scouring charm cannot seem to eradicate. Okay, what's over here? And day has broken, so our exploration is basically done. But there is the thing we were looking for. This goes to another... This goes out to a courtyard. Oh, a little bit of frame lag there. We've already picked that up, and this just leads down to the ground level. Yes, okay. So we're not going down there. We're almost done with the astronomy wing, and we can find the things during the day, the demiguises. So I think we'll just finish here.
Lumos.
Okay, so you were back this way.
Anyone been into Albie Weekly shop lately?
Even Ferdinand Octavius Pratt gets hung pride of place and in a stink.
Okay, I think that's it for this level. I don't see how to get the big chest that we saw. It's disappeared now. I've lost it. So if we go down further, yet further, I think this is the ground floor now. Oh, we've got a page here. Painting of Ilias. This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilias, who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and the dark wizard Raxidian by conjuring a mouse Patronus. We haven't learned how to conjure Patronus.
Trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Not as much.
What about you? That's a level 2
he's in
lock.
at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him. Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
Revelio.
That gargoyle seems unpleasant. What do
Spare
you
a moment?
want?
I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Yeah, so the boggart takes on the shape of the thing you're most afraid of.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlick kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Why would I do that for you, though? Well, I suppose we can come back and push him for some gold.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
All right, so I think that pretty much completes our exploration of the astronomy
Hidden herbology
wing.
corridor. Sounds intriguing.
I don't think there's anything that we've missed. We've kind of explored the whole, every floor, every way to go. So I don't think there's any more demiguises here, which means the next time it's nightfall, we can explore the bell tower wing. That would be next. So we've done the astronomy wing. Next would be the bell tower. And then the grand staircase, the great hall. Well, maybe not the grand staircase. The great hall, library annex, and the south wing. But with that exploration session out of the way, now we need to go and collect... We never quite finished this. We need to collect our spell from Professor Garlick. So let's track this and find her on the map. Where is she right now? She's over in the greenhouses. Okay, and perhaps we can do this little side quest to find the dangerous plant corridor.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I can imagine how much of a braggart you are.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular. I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
Okay, learning these is usually pretty easy.
This spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
We could throw this on instead of push for a moment. Where would I put this? Those ones, I like all of them. The knockback Jinx Flipendo, like Accio, is a force spell capable of dispelling violet shield charms by flipping targets upside down. Interesting. Well, let's replace Glacio for the moment.
Flipendo, look at that. You're a natural. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. The greenhouse won't keep itself in order without a nudge from me.
Oh, we've got a bit of a field guide here. Dirigible plums. This orange radish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary. Oh, we can... This is super locked. Not even with a Alohomora can we get in there. All right. It said we have uncollected challenge rewards. Some of those are worth having. Let's take a look. Not collections. Challenges. Here we go. So combat, we've picked up an appearance. Over here we've got a gear trait recipe. Goblin silver resistance. That's good. Necromantic protection. Okay, we're picking up a few things. Spider slayer armor. What else? Officer's hat. Okay. What else do we have here? That's not done. Was there something I missed in here? Oh, it's the ones that we haven't finished yet. Yes, okay. Exploration. Astronomy tables. Field guide pages, we picked something up. That's a, an appearance. And another appearance. Okay. So now if we go do this side quest, Venomous Valor. Let's see if we can do this since we're here. Find and enter the hidden herbology corridor. It's that way and down. Alright. Through here, perhaps? No.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Let's see. Where would it be? Oh, here we go. This is leading down. Haven't been here.
Revelio.
Well, there's this at least. But no entrance to the thingamajig.
I once flew to Ipswich and back.
It's a bit hard to decipher here. How do I get to where it is? Whoops. Do we have to go outside, perhaps, or... Seems pretty hard to locate at the moment. I did hear the key thing. I'm wondering if we have to go outside. Let's take a look at the map here. Yeah, it does look like it's outside. Yeah, it's outside the castle here. How do we get here we go. We're very close. Okay. Summoner's Court. A new challenger's available if we wanted it, but I don't. I want to do this hidden herbology thing. Looks like it's getting into the late fall season here at Hogwarts. Is it lower down? I think it is. So how do we get down there? I've got beehives here. Here we go. Stairs leading down. And then on this lower terrace, we should find the entrance. That is helpful. I don't know that I would have found this on my own.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
There's another one here. Interesting. Okay, we'll try and remember that.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
A hint that we didn't need. Okay, here we are. We've entered the hidden herbology corridor. All right, guys, I'm going to take a break here.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
When we come back, we will take a look at this side quest, completing it, and then we'll take a look in our field guide and see what other quests we have and do more. That's kind of how you play a video game, right? Until then, as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.